up on the net of bodies in the streets. More shooting there, separate incident apparently. And there are a lot of dead people tonight, and for sure, unfortunately, we're not nearly at the end of it.
Two explosions were heard outside the Stade de France stadium north of the city during the match between France and Germany. Crowds poured onto the pitch. It's still not clear if the events are linked, but US intelligence officials are quoted as suggesting they may be coordinated. Emergency services rushed onto the streets. Helicopters have been flying overhead. Tension has been high. Arrests have been made, although it's not clear if they're connected to the violence.
As I speak, terror of an unprecedented scale is happening in the Paris region. Several dozen have been killed, many wounded. It's horrible. We have, on my decision, mobilized all possible forces so that the terrorists can be neutralized and to secure all the areas affected. I've also asked for military reinforcement, which is currently in the Parisian region, to ensure no new attacks can take place.
France has been on edge since the attacks in January in the offices of the Charlie Hebdo satirical magazine and a grocery. In August, on a high-speed train, a heavily armed man was stopped from carrying out an attack by travellers from the US. And France is part of the US-led coalition carrying out air bombardments on the ISIL armed group in Syria and Iraq. Rob Matheson, Al Jazeera.
Well, there's been international reaction to the Paris attacks. The British Prime Minister David Cameron says it's not private events. He wrote on Twitter, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the French people. Will do whatever we can to help." The US President has called the attacks outrageous acts of terrorism. He said, "This is an attack not just on Paris, not just on the people of France. This is an attack on humanity and the universal values we all share." Let's go to our correspondent in Washington, D.C., Alan Fisher, is live for us. And what else did President Obama have to say, Alan?
Barack Obama actually spoke to